Hello everyone, welcome. So today of course we have our new event. The only real thing that came in today is the new troop, I keep getting her name wrong, of Erinyes. Pretty sure someone in chat will say how ridiculously wrong I'm saying it, but some words are wrong in that general ballpark, you know who I'm referring to. The new one. Quite a bit of fun to use. Haven't really gotten to test it too excessively, but yep, that's what this stream is for. Hello, Zijak. Hello, Humberto. Hello, Adrian. Hello, Emanator. Hello, TXT. Hello, Maximuse. Hello, Patrick. Hello, Nautical. And hello, Merchesk. Welcome. And hello, JZG. Welcome as well. But yeah, she's quite a bit of fun to use. Similar to a alternative version of Giant Spider. Not really much else that she gets on top of that. I still would, in most instances, prefer a Giant Spider, but at least with like some sacrificial teams and some stat reduction teams, she does work a little bit better within, due to the fact that her summon also has stat reduction attached to it. And basically every single team I've ever used with it, I've actually gone brown to yellow, because I've been trying to focus on getting her up first, so that she can loop into all the other troops that we may be using. So right here we're going to get that reduction down, nice little poke. Yeah, this Desdemona is going to actually be pretty annoying this week. This Desdemona, I know when she had 50% one week, she was just absolutely obliterated through everything. You couldn't even use Gorgolfa first lot because she was hitting so hard. Hello, Horror Havoc. Hello, Jesse. Hello, Beaver. Hello, Emanator. Hello, I'm doing this in such a weird order. Hello, Adrian. Hello, Bridget. Hello, Sadie. Welcome. Oh yeah, World Breaker's still in the drop pool, by the way, if anyone hasn't bothered to trying to get it yet. Or if you got unlucky earlier. Any Glory Gem, Guild, and VIP chests that you open up until the Friday reset will have the chance of dropping the World Breaker. There'll still be a chance after that as well, it's just he's the only Mythic currently in the drop pool for the all the keys other than event keys. So definitely the time to try to at least attempt for him. He is pretty decent. Have been using him quite a bit. Might even use him a little bit more this week. Oh, don't kill it already. What are you doing? Also, I need to go double check the color days. I might go use him on Green Day, since our previous Green Day failed so hard. I ended up not using him because I thought we would lose too many times. Then we ended up losing too many times, so, well, kind of defeats the purpose. Also, we get a bunch of event gems this week from summoning Daemons. It's particularly easy with her, given that if you're running her in any of your teams, you're most likely going to be summoning a bunch. What's also nice is if you're doing an Explorer to try to power rush it, you also get an extra 20 souls on top of it, so that combination isn't that bad. Oh, you did get the World Breaker, nice! Congrats. Oh, hello, Tasco, welcome. You got it this morning off of 10 VIP keys, that is very lucky. Very, very lucky. Oh, and you got it from 10,000 seals. Not as lucky, but very nice as well. Yeah, the new, he's pretty decent. What's the main team I really run him with these days? Where's the 4x Dragon I was trying the other day? That actually wasn't too bad. The 4x Dragon for Guild War Day. Did I not save it as my main one? I probably should, because that's actually a lot of fun. Dragon Soul, World Breaker, Dawnbringer, and Elamagrim. Probably not the best combo for him. But it's pure Dragon, it's pure AoE, and it's pure red. So it covers a lot of ground with that. Well, we'll go take some purples. The only thing it's really missing is a +1 to red, so that we can easily 2-turn the Dragon Soul. Other than that, it pretty much has everything. I guess we technically could replace something for a Goblin Rocket or something similar. Do we have to take this red? I might have to, unless we can get a Cascade somewhere else. Or take the purple, that works too, I guess. Or the Skull and try for the extra turn. Didn't get it, though, with neither of our chances. So throw that down. And we do get our mana generation back. We'll just do that for barrier. Hopefully he won't extra turn or he'll break it. Good, he doesn't. Let's clear the board. And now we just go crazy with World Breaker. Never mind, we already won. Right when we were about to start getting the loop up with World Breaker. He's quite a bit of fun to use. Also, I still really love the true damage thing. I'm glad that this troop has finally been usable. I was really looking forward to him when he initially came out, but there wasn't really any combo for him. But yeah, he's actually usable again. Or I should say for the first time ever. He was never really usable in the past for the most part. Most of the teams he was used in were pretty clunky. And to be honest, this is slightly clunky as well, but it's the closest thing we've got to making him work. At least that I know of. Let's see. Where can we get this down? Looks like brown right here, so we'll go do that. So now we'll just have to focus on yellow instead. Get that down. Oops, almost misclicked. And we'll get that up. Definitely plenty of purple right now if we want to start spamming it. We only have 35 damage though, so we're likely going to want to get that up a little bit higher before we start going too crazy with it. This is likely to miss, but we're still going to go for it, and we do indeed land. Very nice. And how much does that bring us up to? 49, so we can two-shot everything on this team. So I believe it is now time to start spamming, and we do have exactly 13 purple. So let it begin. We don't have any red, so he can't hurt us too hard with that. And now we just keep casting this until we win. And that's pretty much how we're going to win. That's all we have to do, just keep casting. And we will basically never not be able to, and even if we can't, we can just cast her. But yeah, that's basically Shadow Blade in a nutshell with this new troop combo. Very low rarity too. It's common, her, an ultra rare, and a common. So yeah, really, really cheap. 2 commons, a ultra rare, and an epic, but you can get her for only 400 glory this week, so she's basically free. When you have time to look at the message on the forums, try to answer before the day is over. When you see it, you'll see why. Oh, sorry, my bad. Let me see. How recent did you send that? When I was on the forum earlier, I didn't notice it. Oh, no wonder why. It was 21 minutes ago. Let's see. Oh, we ended up doing that. A goblin defend team. I'm not quite sure why you would need that, but I see why you would need it by that time. But yeah, we already set one up earlier, which I'm pretty sure you have all the components for. I'll go show it right after this. We ended up making that the other day. Actually, that reminds me, I need to go set all my defend teams before I forget. I have yet to actually forget to do so, but that will be something I will eventually do. Luckily, you can undo all of them except for the first day, so I would just have to reorganize my teams if I ever did do it. Because I always make sure on Sundays that I reset my team back to whatever my actual normal team is. So we only have 35 damage here, but due to how low his HP is on everything, that's actually enough damage to get this going already. So, oh, but he took away my purple, never mind. Okay, I should have gotten the extra mana instead, because now I'm going to have to waste a turn. Well, I guess I don't have to waste a turn. The previous turn was the wasted turn. But now we'll go throw that down. That'll give us everything. And as soon as we get all this off the board, we can start up again if there's enough purple. And there is exactly enough. That's very lucky. And now we just keep throwing this down until we win. It's 14. Dead. 15. 13 again because of that purple drop. Hopefully he doesn't revive here. That over. Oh no! That 4 times purple ruined it. Alright, we'll try this on yellow, I guess. Oh, we didn't extra turn it. Ooh, we're losing a lot of troops here. Let me just move that. And we still have enough on the board, so we can just keep going. 51. Of course, it would hit the one that doesn't actually die. That's still enough. And down he goes. Oh, we didn't have enough, but luckily that was the final kill. And there we go. And of course, she gets that Dark Storm constantly, too. But yeah, let me go show the Goblin team. Well, actually, let me go set all my defense. Let's see. Guild. Your guild. Guild Wars. Defense, and let me go set all of them to my corresponding colors. Let's see, Yellow Day, Guild War Yellow. Let's see, Guild War Yellow. Oh no, oops, I almost did the wrong one. It's the defend ones. I need better naming for these so that I can tell right away which one is which. There it is. I think it's the banners that throw me off because I'm looking at the banner. Defend blue, I already got that in place. Defend green, boom. Defend brown. Oh, I think it was defend brown day. Because the reason you do... Oh, never mind. That's all dwarf you run on brown day. Never mind. What day did I run goblins on? I think I just put it on a random day that it didn't really have much of an impact on. But defend brown I always run with the... Oh, no, wait. What? My brown is goblins? Oh, yes. Never mind. My brown is goblins. My anti-red... Why did I say brown? My anti-red is dwarf. And for brown day, I ran with goblins. No particular reason for why they are put on brown day. But the red day definitely is better for dwarves. And this one is definitely the dwarf one. There it is. Defend red. And defend purple. There we go. And there's all of our slots. But yeah, something along these lines. You can do a couple different variants, but this is one of the stronger ones. Nalbin Brothers, Princess Fizzbang, Queen Grapple Pots, and Goblin Rockets. And yes, it's about as strong as you can really make it. Nobbin Brothers could be replaced if you wanted to go with something cheaper. Though I don't think there's any other brown goblins. But as far as impact, you can get better impacts than that. Oh yes, there is. There's Goblin Shaman, which you can feed Queen Grapplepot in. But Goblin Shaman doesn't really have a high impact spell. All it does is give Grapplepot. And if you get a lucky Nobbin Brother, you're already going to be able to fill up Grapplepot. So it doesn't really make much of a difference. Wrong green team? Oh, did I set the wrong team for one? Probably. Let me see. Guild Wars. Did I? Where are my defends? Defend. Oh yes, you're right. I did Guild War green. Fail. Though I think that still would have been unique. You know, that probably still could win. And that is still purely unique. That's kind of funny. Okay, we'll go and switch it. I don't know, what is our alternative? Guild War green, defend green. Oh, never mind. That defend green's way better for that. This is actually probably one of my favorite defend teams right now, to be honest. Let me go invade with it. It was a lot more powerful than I actually thought it would be. It's basically just Elamagrim and Furnace Loop. But I never bothered using it with these two troops before, and it's actually not that bad at all. Go throw that down. Get our purples going. And the AI can't mess that up either, which is nice. It's not like a giant spider where it might just randomly miss. He still can miss with it, but it's the AI can't mess up where it targets because it automatically triggers without targeting. And then we just throw that down. Get another green slime. Though the only issue is, I wonder if the AI spams green slime too much. Because there are some board setups, including the one I kind of just casted it on, that the green slime is definitely not anywhere near as good at casting with. When there's not that much green or purple, you get very poor value out of it. And if you haven't gotten Elamagrim looping yet, it could be pretty bad. Actually, we're not getting him up at all, but we're still good and just kill him out with it. High impact damage. Yeah, that's my Green Day defense. Why Goblin Rocket over Goblin King? Because Goblin King serves almost no purpose. He's basically just a tank that's easy to get devoured off of. You don't really need summoning or anything like that. The Goblin Rocket, the main thing that ends up providing for your team is it gives a +1 red that helps your Nobbin brothers get mana quicker. It also makes for just some damage to go with all the other damage. It has a nice single target and 1 damage split, which can occasionally get kills, but it's mainly just for the little bit of extra mana. Everything about a Goblin Rocket, it gives you more mana. It gives you mana off of using its ability, and it gives you more mana off of its trait. And since you might sometimes get low on explosions, it just helps keep everything going and perpetually keeping your mana fields up. Also, the AI will sometimes use the explosion in a way that will cascade at mana as well, though that is pretty rare. The AI normally doesn't aim based on that. It tends to aim wherever the most skulls are, and sometimes that just happens to go for the mana drop. Let's see. Yeah, thank you for showing me that my green team was wrong. Though the team I did set on accident actually would have won if we were to set the other green team. But yeah, I'm pretty sure we could win if this was set as defend. Where did my green thing go that we accidentally set earlier? Guild War green. Where'd it go? There it is. Yeah, that could win on defense. It's not the best thing for the AI to be running with, but once it starts getting Yasmin going, it'll be okay. The biggest thing that would determine if it wins, though, is if it hits the Nature Guardian or not. I mean, the Forest Guardian. Also, did we already lose? What are you doing? I hate goblins. Interesting with a Siren variant in there. That might be one of his Guild War teams, the fact that he has a Siren in it. Normally, I don't see a Siren in a all-goblin team. Well, rip. There goes one. Let's see, what's our chance of winning here? Guess we take this green, move all that over. Nature Guardian, do something. You don't have any alignment. Actually, I should probably get Giant Spider down first anyways to begin with. This board is not looking good right about now. Still don't have any alignment, don't have Giant Spider, don't have the other one. He's almost going to kill me. Yeah, he will. There's nothing I can do to protect that right now. That is basically a lose. We would have to win off of just Nature Guardian. Well, that's a fail. We already used this and lost. Wasn't this our backup Guild War Green Day? What is with me using green teams and always losing? Every single one we've been using lately. Even the ones that have almost always been winning for us just keeps losing. And to goblins too. That was what we lost to the last time, was to spam goblin twice. Let's see, it's still not over. Might have a chance. We have alignment, but we gotta get rid of our purple, which gives giant spider nothing to do. I need to try getting some summons with it though if we can, which makes it a little bit harder after that move. I'll go for a skull poke. Need to do something. Giant spider still has nothing due to the board clear. Nature Guardian still has nothing. And yeah, we can't really do anything then. I guess I could cast one just to get a summon because we might be able to get its mana back. I could do this in a way that would hopefully give us a bunch of skulls. Let me do this on yellow. Oh, but that gives him some extra mana. He didn't actually go for it yet. Oh, there he goes. Let's see, at least he's hitting front line. Oh, no, but then he goes with grapple. Rip. Okay, and he reduced our attack. Now we have an 8 attack spider. This is over. And then he'll do it again, make it go down to 0, and then boom, instant lose, fail. Yeah, I don't know what, I'm cursed now. Every single green day I try doing, regardless of which version I do, just gets absolutely crushed. I might just have to start going back to like double giant spider, double kraken or something. Do I even have that saved anymore? I don't think I do. I know for sure that will win. Even with things that have backline tanks, that generally still wins against, just because of the sheer amount of damage it has. But yeah, I don't know what is up with green days these days. They're just not wanting to work for me right now. So we'll go with the classic. And throw that into a frozen banner. And where are you, frozen banner? Yeah, I forgot to run that banner with KrissTigger earlier. I forgot that we even had that. Because I used to run KrissTigger before that banner actually existed. There we go. Can we stop losing with green teams? I'm probably going to build something with Yasmin again. She does have the issue similar to many Mythics, where she does take quite a while to actually get up in mana. Once she does get going, it's pretty nice. Okay, let's go on a blue. Yeah, brown to blue. Just to get it off the board. Anything that we don't need, don't want it on the board. Blues are nowhere to be seen. We're just going to go for some mana then. It's a low start due to barely having any manas, but he doesn't have any drain, so we should be fine. And looks like we have a couple different locations to do this, and the green's still there. So it looks like that is the one we're going for, since there doesn't really appear to be too many other ones that are worth it. We'll just go for that, get a double kraken down. I won't be able to get those devours, but as long as we can get the damage, it doesn't really matter if we devour or not. That gives us double kraken. Double check the board, doesn't look like anything. Kraken number 1, this one can now devour. There it goes, the first chance we get to devour, it actually lands. Get that on red, get that out. Get another one down if there's alignment, which there doesn't appear to be, other than on blue, which we don't want to take. Still none, so we'll just throw a kraken. And that is match off of anything. There we go. Yeah, we might just have to go back with the nerfed one. Everything on that team has been nerfed, but it still is more consistent than some of the stuff I've been using, except against that kind of stuff. But, oh well. Let's go back to the new Mythic. Oops, that's not the new Mythic. Oh, we can't use this for extra trait stones anymore. I'm gonna miss this team. I might still use it for quick PvP. It's still really good for quick PvP. That hasn't actually changed. You just don't get anywhere near as many resources as we did last week from using it. But as far as its power, nothing has changed. Other than I think the firebomb does like 1 or 2 less damage now, which was pretty irrelevant because that wasn't really important that it did that damage or not. It's the reason why I didn't get it to Mythic last week. There just wasn't really any need to. Soon, once kingdoms start approaching closer to 9 and 10 stars, like more of them, I will need to start doing that. I believe the next kingdom isn't reaching 9 stars until, I think it was early January sometime next year. When we get the next KZL event, I believe is the next 9-star kingdom. And there's none that are going to be to 10 stars probably until like almost a year from now. I don't even know how long it'll take them. Depends how many more kingdoms they add. Because there's still quite a few kingdoms that are also quite a bit behind as well as far as getting new troops and stuff like that. Also, that reminds me. Did the devs stream today? I completely forgot to go check for that again. Keep forgetting that they keep streaming on Mondays now. Unless they announce that they're doing like a Q&A thing, I normally forget about it. Yeah, I need to start catching their streams. For the first few, I was catching it like every single time, but then I just randomly stopped for no reason. Okay, they did stream. Who was streaming? The new one and Nimhane or someone? I'll need to go catch the replay. You can cast Erinyes on purple and skulls. Is it buggy? Wait, you can cast it on purple and skulls? I actually did not notice that. Let me go do that right now. I didn't even try. I assume that's a bug. Does it even show that you're able to? I didn't bother trying to click on one. I want to try it on skulls. That would be a really cool feature if she can do it on skulls, though I don't believe it's intended that she can do it on purple. That would be kind of pointless. Yeah, let me go test it real quick. That's actually really useful, though. Even doing it on purple, because if you wanted to pass your turn, you could, if you wanted to. I'm pretty sure doing it on purple might be a bug, though, but skulls could be a feature. It would make her the only converter in the entire game that can hit skulls, if that is the case. Wish we could get full mana already. Took the other mana I needed. Let's move that over. Trying to get anything to full mana so we can actually get mana flowing. Guess we just have to take the skull just so he doesn't hit us. Oh, as I give him free blue. Here you go. Double, triple, quad? Almost quad. And he gets a poke after all that. The skull that I tried taking away from him. Okay, we'll just take some blues. As long as she doesn't die, we're fine. Oh, okay, never mind. Well, it's something dying. Not exactly the important one, but now it's going to die to that. And, yeah. Well, let's see if she can solo. Let's go try it on skulls right here. Oh yeah, you can do it on purple and skulls. Literally everything is an option. Interesting. Very interesting. The problem at this point is, what on earth do we do? Can we win off of quasits? Pretty sure the answer to that is no. Magic reduction, that is probably the best one we could have gotten there. So I'll take it. Didn't get either of the cascades I needed there. We're not frozen on blue. We just take that. I might just retreat from this battle due to the amount of time it'll actually take to win this at this point. Due to how much of the team he actually killed, that's important. Every single main damage source has basically been removed from the team. All we're stuck with is quasits. Not to mention if she dies, that's instant lose right there. Because we won't be able to keep replenishing to just tank him up. I guess we just take these blues. I don't have alignment, so gotta get to the point where we do have alignment, like right now on the yellow. I guess is fine, so we'll get that out the board. That gives us another summon. Not enough for a double quasit cast. We'll give it to you. Attack reduction, that doesn't help much at all. Wait, how'd she gain magic? Oh, from her ability, I was gonna say. Let's see, we'll take some greens. Maybe we can go and play cast just so he gets mana a bit slower. So we don't have to deal with that. There we go, and now we hit magic on most of them. So we could technically win just off the fact that he doesn't have enough damage to kill us. So let's hope we can bank on that for the win. He keeps taking the mana I need. We're not frozen on green, so we can take that over. And then we can just go into a yellow surge into one more color. Nice, even extra turned off the top. I guess we take blue into yellow chance. Nope, didn't get it, but we did get a quasit. And he hits us for very low damage, though he does still get the full boost ratio. You can never get rid of the boost ratios that things have. The burn is all glitched there. What do we throw this on now? I guess we throw it on you just so we get your magic to 0. If we can hit magic, though HP is also nice. We're not frozen on any purples, so we'll go convert that over. I guess throw down another plague and hope it hits HP, since or magic on you. Everything else we needed to hit HP, and maybe that one for attack reduction. There we go, HP, that works. I'm perfectly fine with it hitting a double HP there. And let's see, we'll keep giving it to you. Hopefully we'll hit magic or HP, preferably at this point HP, since he's already so close to dead. Skull right there, so we'll go take that for a lot of damage. Looks like we're going to win due to sheer stat reduction. Fortunately, it's going to take us forever to net that win. Oh, I should have just went for the skull there. It's going to take us forever to net that win, but we are indeed going to win from this battle. No, don't die to burn, we need you. It's going to die. Yep, I even give it that, fail. But it does give us a skull, so that was weird. Not going to bother with you. Didn't hit HP. That still does a decent amount of damage, surprisingly. Come on, Plague. Solo the entire enemy team. You got this. The comeback. Move that over. You can have a skull poke. Oh, wait, never mind. He has 25 damage. I shouldn't be letting him take skull pokes. I didn't realize he didn't get attack reduced yet. Okay, that hit armor, so it did nothing. He's about to die. Another Infernus will kill him. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Infernus, why? He has too high of a base damage. Which actually, quite a few Mythics do have pretty high base damage on their ability. A lot of Legends are pretty low once they get down to 0 magic. He is an exception, though. Well, that was a fail. That was definitely a fail. go try her again. Round 2. Although this is a completely different team, so it shouldn't fail as bad. It's only when it gets a bad start when it really does that. No browns, no yellows. No of any color that we actually need to take off the board, so let's throw that. I think Azura in first slot's also a problem on this team. I kind of need her to live and not die immediately. Unless we get going really quick, that doesn't actually happen. Yeah, so let's throw Dragon Soul there. I think we got it now. There we go. Yeah, we got the loop. It's over. Oh, could take in purples there, but we already got full mana, so it doesn't really matter much. Still alive! No! And now we can just take a convert into whatever. Yeah, that's weird. She can hit skulls. Let's see, can I do that now? No. What happens if we target purple? Well, that's what it does if you target purple. Have they actually confirmed if that's intended or not? That actually seems really cool if it is. It would make her quite unique of a converter. Given that no other converter in the game can actually do that. So it might be unique. Like, why would they have a glitch just for one specific troop like that? I assume they would just copy the code from Giant Spider and then just add the double summon thingy. What do we need to do from here? I guess just Dragon Soul into whatever. I'm not going to even bother with the Quasit. Really, really surprised they did not buff Quasit today. I was expecting that, but then they didn't. And it was like, wait, what? No buff? You're going to release a whole troop based on summoning Quasits, and then you don't even buff it? It's one of the weakest troops in the game. That's one of the main reasons I kind of prefer Giant Spider, even though Giant Spider's summon is horrible too. At least it gets the better mana. The only thing she really has going for her is the Dark Storm that she does. And if you're not utilizing the Dark Storm, you're losing basically all the value that she even has. And then we just Dragon Soul into anything. We'll kill it. And that is anything. Can you imagine what a mess a codebase this game has to change something as trivial as saving something from one week to another? Yeah, I know. Some things can change from week to week. Wait, did all the converters change? I didn't actually check because I didn't think something like that would ever happen. Let me see, what do we have that's a normal conversion team? Seriously, where's my normal conversion teams, like a Valkyrie, Tesla, or something? Here's a normal conversion team. We have Alk and Hellcat. Does it actually allow us to convert anything right now? That'd be really funny. Is it that broken? Let's see. Can we get a Hellcat on not Skull right now? And not yellow, also. Here's like we can get neither. Let's see. We have it on Skull if it's possible. The moment of truth. Is it possible? No, it's not. No, it's only on her. Ah, that would have been fun though. If that actually was a glitch for it. Okay, we'll just throw down browns. Definitely not a good cast, but we'll just throw that down then. Get a guard going. Get herself an alchemist somewhere and all that mess. And where can you land? I guess on blue. Then we could just get a guard and Hellcat into whatever. Now we just need any tap of any kinds. Throw that down. And that is any tap of any kinds. Double tap. Hello, Amanda. Welcome. Glad you could join us. Yeah, that's really strange that she can actually convert on those. But that does make her more useful, at least, if nothing else. Definitely makes her more useful. We're gonna try the Blade again. Honestly, I keep loving these budget teams more than some of the main teams I've been even making with some of the newer troops. It's mainly because I've been wanting to use this guy for ages, and now he's finally possible, which is kind of nice. He's been dead content for so long, but he's still kind of dead content. It's just slightly less so now. Okay, so we can take that. We can also take the brown, though. Does that really help us at all? Yes, it does, slightly, because we can cascade it. We can take red. Are we frozen on it? No. Also, is it better just to convert it? Yes. But we are frozen on the conversion, though. But I'm still going to do it. So we do that. And now we can cast on, I believe yellow is more populated. Actually, we can count it by there. Yes, yellow is indeed more populated. His magic is only 22 because we haven't gotten a single cast yet. Hopefully will land. Nice, we actually... Oh, no, we didn't get it. Never mind. Even if we did, it would have to have been on the yellow, not purple. No, we might lose before we even get it going. That could be an issue. I need to get more summons just so he has more things to target. Doesn't help that we're frozen on pretty much everything as well. So if I try doing something here, it's just going to die. So what I'm actually going to do is just cast this. He'll die. Oh, I was hoping he would cleanse already. So I'll go get our double summon. So now we have our meat shields. And now we just need to start going crazy with that. We have enough purples on the board. We have a small magic boost on him. As long as he doesn't devour that. No, he doesn't even have enough power. So we should be fine here. I just need to take a purple surge and then go from there. Oh, okay, good. We do have 13 on the board. I was going to say, if we don't have 13 on the board, we have a problem here. Hopefully it stays that way for the rest of the battle. Good. 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 No! If you were up against a human player, it'd be so ridiculously easy to counter what we're doing right now. No! Speaking of that. Oh, why? Why would you have to randomly hit that? Oh, that's match. Fail. Yeah, she does not seem that potent. We might need to go try some different teams with her, but she does not seem to be doing much. I'd much prefer just going with a giant spider in almost every instance, or Gorgolfa to use instead of her. Because they're way more consistent than what she can normally do. I think it's mainly just the fact that you normally need to use her with Sacrifice, which is what makes her so clunky. Sacrifice is already weak to begin with. Oh, whoops, I almost just casted that. That would have been a fail. Okay, we'll move that down. Take that for mana in a second. Move that one over. And, oh, I did not want to throw this on yellow. But I will if that's the only move. Oh, but we have it on green too. So we will throw that down, get it on green. And then we throw this on yellow. So we get our extra turn. And then we just repeat the cycle. This time on green again. And, oh no, we didn't get full mana. Should double check that. But, oh wait, that's also not full mana. Well then. Let's see. That's not even enough for Shadowblade either because it took the 1 mana. And that's not an extra turn either. Oh, yes, no, it isn't. It does give us a lot of Cascade, though. Okay, so we'll throw that on yellow. I believe that's more populated. Yeah, it is, definitely. We should probably double-check the number before we actually cast it. And then we can just throw down green once again. Actually, maybe red would have been slightly better since he's using it more. And how much damage are you even up to at this point? 62. That is not bad. Throw down brown now. Got our extra turn. Move that back down. Throw it one more time, and I think we're up to one-shot range now. And 78. Oh, we are beyond one-shot range. Never mind, I don't even need to keep casting this. Check that the board is good, and then we just instant win. So 1 shot per kill, or 1 kill per shot. And that's match. The true purpose of Shadowblade. There we go. Mine changes no matter what you do. The dev said again tonight that it's broken till next update. Really? The team changing thingy? Well, I hope they do fix it next update. I haven't seen any issue with it on my end, but I know many people have been mentioning it, that their teams that they save for Guild Wars has been changing. So hopefully they do get that fixed next update. Have they confirmed yet, like on last night's, or I mean I should say this night's stream, did they end up mentioning if they will be able to get the next patch out before the before December? Because last I heard they were planning on a new update in like 2 weeks from now. I don't know if they're still going to be able to get that out or not. It's always their goal every single year to try getting an update before the holidays. I don't know if they'll be successful at it this year. I assume so. They have every other year. Okay, well, we don't have a summon yet. I need 1 mana for her. How unfortunate. Let's move that over. Did they confirm that Dawnbringer will be removed from the arena defense? They didn't confirm that per se, but they did say that they were going to rebalance arena or do something with arena so that it wouldn't be as overpowered with things like Runic Blade and other similar weapons like Dawnbringer, of course. They didn't specifically say, to my knowledge, what they're going to be doing with it, though. But they did mention that they are going to be, that change included, but they're going to be doing multiple changes to Treasure Hunt and the arena minigame to make them more desirable and more balanced in the future. Because, of course, they're both also dead content for late game players, which is not what they want, of course. 49 damage. Do we just start with that? Well, that's actually enough to one-shot one of them. Oh wait, we don't even have enough color on the board. Never mind, we have to go for brown search here. So that kills out that, but we can go get meat shields. He might actually win this. We'll throw this down just to get some colors going. That's not going to protect us, though, because he runs full AoE. And he might be able to pressure us and just kill us. I need this to hit his first slot. Okay, that was really lucky. Well, then. If only it could do that every single time. It's hitting exactly what I need every time. Now I need this to hit Elamagrim and Dragon Soul simultaneously go. Would have hit one of them. Unfortunately, that's dead. Rip. Pointless. I don't know. Should I go try her with Kraken? I haven't tried with Kraken yet, though. What difference would that really make with a with the Kraken? Let's go give it a shot. Let's see. Your resets 3 weeks in a row now, and you lost a lot of points. Yeah, it's 2,000 points each. So if it resets, that could be 12,000 points a week that you're losing. Let me go try this with Kraken. Actually, I mean, not Kraken, with, what's her name? I'm literally just going to put her into this team that we're already using and see how different it performs. Obviously, that wouldn't be pure green, but, I keep forgetting her name. I need to memorize this. It's such a weird name. Erinyes? Erinyes. Also, am I pronouncing that even remotely correct? Let me go Google it. Erinyes. Is that an actual thing from something? Erinyes. Yes, it is. Erinyes. In Greek mythology, Erinyes, also known as the what? The Furious were female I can't read this. Chthonic deities of vengeance. They were sometimes referred to as infernal goddesses. Interesting. That's what those are. Erinyes. Erinyes? Erinyes. I'll look it up on YouTube later. We will get that pronunciation correctly. Erinyes, close enough. We'll put that in there, and should be good to go. Same banner, doesn't even need to change, I don't think. Oh, you know what? There we go. Oh, but I want her storm going. But then we okay, where do we put her? I'll just put her in first love for now and see what happens. Doesn't matter if she gets entangled. But, yeah. Might need to do... This is the first time I'm even running her with not brown-yellow banner. So let's see what happens when we use both of them simultaneously. I actually haven't bothered doing that yet. I assumed it would be okay, but haven't bothered with it yet. So, now we will. Oh, it feels weird not getting +1s on her. Okay, maybe I should have gave her the +1s. And put her in the safe location. Instead of giving it to Spider. Okay. So, we cast her on not blue. Doesn't matter what color, but as long as it's not blue. And now we just Kraken. Kraken again. Giant Spider. And on not blue, if we can. Okay, I might have to do it on blue, apparently. We'll do it on blue. So give us double Kraken. And yeah, that's enough damage to win. So we'll just throw Kraken. And, oh, never mind, I lied. We're a couple damage off. Especially after he did that. Especially if he would have gotten a Devour there. But now it's match, and now we can just kill him off the extra turn of a Giant Spider, doing into the Krakens. Actually, we could have just wiped it as well. Yeah, that kind of works. I'm not quite sure if that actually works better than having a Giant Spider there, but it definitely indeed works. I'm going to try with brown-yellow. Banner. Brown-yellow from Drifting Sands. It's in alphabetical order, and I can't even find it. There it is. Drifting Sands, move her back. And now let's try it. Because this makes up for the fact that you don't have the mana link on her. Because you're getting the mana link from Spider instead. So you still have the best of both worlds. You're getting her benefit of the Darkstorm, and you're getting the Spider's benefit of the +1 purple. And you get both of their benefits of being able to convert a color into purple, of course. I like how, as I change the banner, I go and start getting this guy up first. That's basically what I did the previous battle, too. Even though it wasn't the correct banner set, I was getting the first slot up. Just out of habit, and because the board is set up that way. And I'm gonna have to do the same thing again, get Spider up even though I didn't set my banner to get Spider up first. There we go, we got her. Okay, we'll do that on red. Get that rolling. See if we can get another one, move that down. Almost got her back to full mana. We'll leave her to get full mana off of brown, it looks like. There we go, perfect. And take whatever extra turns there are off the board. Doesn't matter which way we swipe it. We already have full mana on her. And then we just throw Krakens. And then get her a cast off on something. We can actually do it on skulls right now. I keep forgetting that. We can just get rid of all the skulls. Let's do it on brown here. Or on green. You know what? Let's do it on green. There's a lot more on the board that we'll get value out of. So we'll move that over. And now we just double cracking into almost the win. Oh, he missed. So he gets rid of it again. Hopefully don't miss this time. Never mind. As long as he doesn't devour here, we're fine. Good, he didn't. He did extra turn spam pretty heavily though. You're allowed to end your turn. There you go. And now we can just throw this down on something and we'll be good to go. Oh, we can't move the green over. I can convert something though if we actually had it. Oh, never mind. I can't skull. I was gonna say I could just kill him with a skull. No, we can't. Well, I guess I'll just take this green and then wait because obviously we end our turn. And do we have enough damage to kill him off a red? No, we only get one extra turn. Oh, but we don't lose our turn, so actually we will go for that. And now we can just throw Kraken in that match. I don't know, it doesn't feel that much different than just using a double giant spider. And of course for Guild War Day, we wouldn't be able to use her. I don't know, it doesn't seem that much better. Still wins though, pretty consistently, apparently. As long as the we don't get devoured by their Kraken. Oh, here, let's see. We'll win against the Goblin spam with a Queen Aurora. That can actually gain a lot of HP. Because not only are they gaining HP from the Grapple Pot, they're gaining a shield and HP from Queen Aurora. So they could stack high enough that we won't even really be able to realistically kill them. Which would definitely be bad if that happens. So let's take her mana up. Got it immediately. Ideally, we'd have a cast right now, which we apparently do not have. I could take it into brown and get a skull. Oh wait, no we wouldn't. But we would get 3 different individual pairs of mana, so I think I'm going to go for it. We'll do that. Oh, we still got a skull after all. Never mind. I'll move that down. And I guess a green to the purple. Good to go. That'll give us a Kraken. Want to take this last little bit of mana, so we'll do that with an upward swipe. Get the blue surge instead of 4 timesing it, just so we get the extra mana. Then again, I guess we should have 4 times it, just so we could have gotten the damage. I don't think it would have made a difference either way. Well, actually, if we took it for damage, we'd get more damage, so actually it does kind of matter. So we kind of did that the wrong way, but not too big a deal. We can just throw a double Kraken. Double Kraken. He gets his ability. Well, at least we just have to deal with all goblins now, which is still a pest, but oh well. Throw that down. And now we can just go crazy with the Krakens. That's the only slight problem, though. It's good and bad that she summons something that uses the color. It's good in that if you're running low on team, you can just throw that into new summons that will always be able to use that color. It's bad in that if you are summoning Quasits to your first lot, but you're using her to try to mana generate for something that's already existing on your team, like in this case, a Kraken, she's going to keep blocking it with whatever she keeps summoning, which of course is just going to get in the way of you being able to get your mana, which is not good and kind of goes against what you're supposed to do with her, which is try to mana generate. Whereas a giant spider doesn't have this issue because the giant spider creates a red troop, which of course is not purple, so it does not conflict with the purples that it creates. Yeah. That's another kind of difference that they both have. Yeah, overall, I do have to say, I think I prefer Giant Spider compared to her. She has her purpose. I do not know what you would do with Guild Wars with her, though. That is one team I haven't gone over yet. Mainly because I couldn't really find one earlier in the morning when I was making the video. And didn't want to dwell on it for too long. Normally I spend at minimum like an hour trying to figure out some teams. And whatever we end up getting that's actually decent by the end of that is just what we roll with for the video. But yeah, I couldn't think of anything for trying to put her into all yellow. I was thinking of something like maybe all Daemon, and tried going with the Amnesia or Erinyes combo and seeing if we could get something there. I don't believe there were really enough Daemons to make that work though, under Yellow Day. So we're going to work for it. So we get a Famine in here, and then we just need one more for a frontline tank, which I believe would just end up being a weird frontline Moloch, unless we want to go with a Taraxis, which I guess we technically could do. It'd be a little bit of a weird team with the Amnesia there, but it all basically just goes into Amnesia, who gets a explosion that will just keep summoning. We have a lot of summoning on this team that we do not lack whatsoever, and brown yellow is exactly what we keep the banner on. It doesn't even need to change, and we could try something like this and just to see how it goes. Don't think it's going to be that good though. It's worth a shot. Code, yes, we will be doing a code. Oh, is flotation? I'm pretty sure flotation has already been used up. I can go check it, though. And we will have a code, actually, right after this battle, then might as well. I don't see why not. Let me go check flotation. That was just mentioned by someone. Flotation. Where'd you go? Oops, I'm not even on the code page. There it is. Invite code, flotation. Flotation! Oh no, I spelt it wrong. Wait, where does it have a double letter in it? Flotation. That or I spelled it wrong, apparently. Let me go copy paste yours. Where to go? Put that in there, boom. Flotation. I'm not a robot. And redeem. And the code is not used up. Yes, flotation does indeed work, guys. Try flotation. It's, there it is, and let me go get the link. It does indeed work, or at least as of me just claiming it seconds ago. Not sure if that might have been the last claim. That would have been a fail if it was. But yeah, there it goes. Still works as of one claim ago, seconds ago. So should still have a few uses left. We will be posting an actual code soon, though. Actually, literally after this battle. But make sure to use that one up if you haven't claimed it from the previous stream that the devs just did moments ago before this stream. Okay, where do we even start? That was another problem with what I just did. This doesn't really have that good of a start now, does it? Because of how I'm blocking with Taraxis. She almost needs to be first slot, but that would be a little clunky if she was. I think I'd take the yellow up. I need browns, though, really badly. Should try getting her mana to full. Because that will give us Amnesia, and from Amnesia we can just go crazy. I was hoping to bank on Taraxis, too, but we would need a lot more blue on the board than what we currently have available to use. Okay, we need one more brown somehow. I could try taking green, but we don't really need green at the moment, so I might as well just go right into Taraxis. Move that down some. He gets a little bit of mana there, but he leaves brown for us. So this should hopefully get us rolling now. Now we just need one amazing cast with her on anything, even skulls if that is workable. No, we have it on green. I guess I will go for that. We need to do it on something. So that doesn't get us about to half, approximately. He still has Gorgoltha up front. We can move this over, get both of those manas. We do Surge, so if we have alignment on the brown, the blue to brown, that'd be great. Though, due to the lack of browns on the board, that's not going to happen. Oh, whoa! Think we got it? No, we didn't get it. Move that over. Nope, still don't have it. Come on now, guys. Give us better luck. Game hates us today. No, we'll go move that over. Let's see if we get Taraxis before he dies. How are you even almost dead? Barely even being hit by anything. Well, we finally got Amnesia, though. A little bit late. Not as planned, not as planned. Not to mention, it's going to be so hard to actually kill him out because of where he's currently located. So we're just going to get ourselves a new board. Hopefully we'll actually be able to get cast on this newer board. And yes, we can. So that'll give us the brown we need to refamine. Now we can go for our devastating cast. Going to take it downwards because we don't need the mana. Just to get more off the board. And I think we're good to go now. So we throw famine on Gorgoltha. Just get it out of the way. Oops, don't forget that. And that. So now we cast this on Gorgoltha. Just get him out of the way. Don't you dare revive. Good. And hopefully we can land this. We can do it on red. And we can do it on brown. I'd probably want to do it on red. We do need to keep browns on the board so that we can cast Taraxis if he can get his last little bit of mana. And I think we'll just explode this. No, don't kill. Okay, well, now we got to Quasit it. Quasit it? Quasit it. Well, he's going to get a mana drain on it. It's a full mana drain, too. Spider Queen's actually really decent, even though a lot of people don't run it. In late game, you don't really have much of a need to, but early on in the game, it's actually a pretty solid mana drainer because it has a full mana drain on it, plus a web, which will make sure that when they do end up casting, their effect of their ability will be a lot less potent. There's really few good webs in the game, though, right now. So most of the synergy that actually gets used with her isn't really used at the moment, so no one really bothers with her. Let's see. Not to mention the secondary part of her ability is pretty bad. All it does is just take away armor. It doesn't even steal or anything. It just reduces it. If it took their armor and converted it into attack for her, she would actually become really good overnight if they were just to make that small change to her. How did you figure out what that is? Wait, with what? Let's see. You're new to this? Oh, the redeem code thing? The devs just give out redeem codes that they hand out on their site. Yeah, redeem code is not invite code. You can find your invite code underneath your settings. If you go to settings and you're on PC and mobile, you'll find a thing here. Well, it only works for PC and mobile. You'll find it on every game, but the codes only work for PC and mobile. But your invite code is found here. The one that we handed out right there was the redeem code, not the invite code. Okay, we'll take a skull right there. This battle is not looking that good, but it looks like we're probably going to win it, though, even though it's been going kind of horribly. Because we can... Oh, we can't famine. Never mind. The brown's being blocked. I guess I try for a green. Luck? How lucky can we get? That is not lucky enough. Okay. What's plan B? Try to get this on magic, or do we just explode, or do we take the skull? I think we take the skull, because that gets rid of the mana, plus we get the famine to cast. So we'll go throw this on Amnesia, so she stops doing everything that she's trying to do right now. So we'll get that on Amnesia. Please die to that. Good. I wasn't going to bother counting it. This isn't Guild Wars. We don't need to specifically counter it, or count the number of stats. Only in Guild Wars, though, does it really matter. There we go. And the problem here, I think I didn't put anywhere near enough damage on this team. Other than the fact that we get damage off the skulls, but the only other real damage source we have is Famine. Which I guess is okay, but it's pretty slow to do so. Because of how much setup you have to do every single time, particularly with this kind of team setup just to get them up. You have to do so many small things. It's not like she's boosting you every single time. This team doesn't gain anything. Oh! That did not swipe the right direction. Meant to take that up and then take the skull. But yeah, this team doesn't seem to be working. Bottom line. So we'll go throw our explosion down on yellow. That gives us another famine. We get a poke too, so that's pretty nice. Now all we have to do is just poke out the final one. And just wait till he gets a little bit more mana so that we can actually kill him. That hits attack, not really that useful. And we'll try again. Please HP. So I can famine you. There we go, and that's match. That is way overkill. Actually, I think we already had enough damage even if I didn't get HP reduction there. And down it goes. Yeah. And that is why I didn't show any with full Daemon. Or full Guild War Day, I should say. Because the only other day you could do that on is Brown Day. I don't know, what's the most amazing brown-purple we could possibly try doing? I guess Keeper of Souls is about as far as we can really go with it. I don't think there's any brown-purple strong enough. Oh, Elma Grim. You know what? I might have lied. We might have an Elma Grim combo that works. I didn't think about that. Is there a brown that can burn all enemies? Elma Grim. And it's Daemon too, so we still get the stat bonus. Oh, never mind. We're not using Amnesia. Never mind. Scratch what I just said. But they are both Daemons. Let's see. Yeah, how did I get the redeem codes? They're from the developers of the game. Anyone who makes content for the game, like streaming or videos or stuff like that, they end up giving out codes to. They do the same thing for Carl the Horse and all the other people that have ever really done content on a even remotely somewhat regular basis. Me and Carl the Horse and of course the devs themselves are about the only people that really create content for the game on a regular basis though at this moment. And they stream every Monday night. And we do every single night as well as Friday and Saturday mornings. As far as Gems of War is concerned. We also throw a few other streams in there normally. Okay, anyways, Erinyes, Elma Grim. We need browns for Guild War Day. What is on brown that burns? Or is there anything? Am I forgetting something really obvious? Yarrow. Is that good enough though? He uses colors we already have on the team. But he does create red and yellow, which are two colors that we do need. Stonehammer? Ha 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 ha. Ha ha ha, no. Corrupt Sorceress, I don't really think we need even more summon. That is way more than enough. There's nothing to get rid of her Quasits, though, whenever she creates them. Oh, we could run with Scorpius. But he uses all the colors we already own on the team. We need something that covers blue, we need something that covers green. And then we get to cover everything. I could put War on there, I don't think it's going to help much, though. She doesn't really give any buff or anything, either. All she does is summon two random useless Quasits, and if you aren't using her for that purpose, all she is a convert. So that's a pretty expensive convert. Currently, the converts run from 10 to 13 mana cost. She is 14 mana, which, I don't know, just makes her a bit clunky. Yeah, I guess we have to go, if we're going to try doing this, go with Yarrow, and just hope that we can get it going. I'm actually going to put it behind the Elma Grim, as weird as it may be. Try War? I guess we could go with the War option, because he will give us the one extra color, and he still has the burn. We'd have to be able to land a kill, though, to be able to get it. I almost feel like running a second Elma Grim. Now we just need a green-brown, which we could look for any of them in, so we don't need a burn option. So let's go check all of the brown-green. So it would help if I set it to search for such a thing. Brown-green. Oh, Black Beast. You know what? You know what? I'm gonna do first slot war and do something absolutely insane. We're trying this. I am absolutely trying this. I kind of forgot about that. We're trying it. What on earth is the banner we go for, though? Definitely need +1 yellow. I guess +1 brown's the other color? I feel like this team is gonna take forever to get up, though. What, is there any brown-green that mana generates decently? No, no, no. Not even Sylvania more. Soothsayer, I guess, but I think that's not really gonna work that well. Yeah, Soothsayer is the closest thing we have for mana generating for what we need it for. But we'll give this a shot, see what happens. Take our everything. Wait, why is it downloading? What are you doing? Get that, get our event thingy. What do we have? Wow, we're getting a lot of summons. We're almost a fifth of the way through. Actually, we are. We got a redeem code. Oh yeah, I redeemed the code. But yeah, the normal redeem codes, all they give is the standard reward, the 2 treasure maps, 1 gem key, 200 souls, and 2,500 gold. And since the Mythic is still available right now, that gem key does have a chance of giving the Mythic. And we got an Ancient Golem, good troop, but not what we need. Not at all what we need. Anyways, let me go give out the actual code. Let me go do that right now. Because the code from before was just the dev code. So let me go give out the other one right now. 1 second. I need to go find where on earth that actually is. It's buried in all this mess. 1 second. Messages, redeem codes. Where's the exact thread on it? So many messages. I think this was the right one. There we go, found it. Okay. So which one should we go do? Let's go do, I guess it's the next one in the line, unless any of them are relevant to what we just happened today. Don't want to read these aloud. I have done that before. We'll just do the next one in line, I guess. We'll go with this one. It's coffee related. Because coffee. I never actually drank coffee ever. But let's see, they do. Let's see, put that there. And there's everything. The only time I ever have anything with caffeine is basically just sodas very occasionally. But there's the redeem code. The coffee L, what is that? Coffee LYF. What does LYF stand for? I did not know what LYF stands for. Oh wait, is it coffee foffy? I think it's coffee foffy, never mind. I don't even know. But there you go. There's the redeem code. Oh, coffee for life. Oh, I see. Coffee, yeah, for life. I see it now. I see it now. Yes, coffee for life. Anyways, let's go redeem it. Let's see. Type that in there. Invite code. Your invite code, as I mentioned, can be found in our new settings right there. Works on PC and mobile. Just put in your invite code, the code that we just handed out, and say that you're not a robot, redeem, and success. That gives the normal reward, which we just saw moments ago as well from the previous code. 2 treasure maps, 1 gem key, 200 souls, and 2,500 gold. Let's go claim that one. Gem key. And a runic. That is much better than the previous drop, though also not really particularly needed, but at least it's not as bad as getting an ultra rare. Or at least for me, it's not as bad. Because we already have every ultra rare at Mythic, so us getting an ultra rare is basically just like us getting 25 souls, which is basically nothing, since we already have everything. Not to mention I don't even bother disenchanting them. Okay. Well, I do have to say, a really good starting board. That's about the only thing really going in our favor right now. That and the fact they have almost no attack due to us getting such a good starting board. And we just keep reducing down their attack. Where do we move? Where do we move? Yellow's the only way to get her to full mana. So we'll just move that over then. That gives us war, which will give us the burn to everything. There's one issue with that, though. Particularly against what we're up against right now. So this is probably a pretty bad example to actually be up against. I didn't even notice it till now. 3 of his 4 troops are immune to burn. He is immune to burn, and immune to burn. Well, impervious, but, you know, that includes immune to burn. So we are lacking in many, many degrees against this team. Degrees. But yeah, we don't have any way to burn them, essentially. There's only one that we can burn. So that leads us to plan B then, which was kind of plan A in the first place. Well, first I need to get her to full mana, I guess, so we can start getting things rolling. Move that over. There we go. Now we can do that. Oh, but I gotta take it that way. Okay, I guess that's fine that he's at full mana instead. So we'll just go move that. Now we have everything. So let's go and get this rolling now. We'll throw it out for war. Get a poke. That doesn't give us extra turn or anything. But what we can do now is devour our war. Sorry, war. You're dead. And now we can start going crazy. So we cast this. Ideally, we'd have more burn so we can actually land this ability, though there's so many purple on the board that's not really going to miss that cast. So now if we do it again, it probably will miss, but we'll still probably try it. Now I need Cascade to brown and green so that he gets full mana. Then we re-devour the closet, then hopefully she gets mana too, and we just keep repeating that. Would be the ideal situation of how this team would roll. But that is a bit of a weird combination now, isn't it? Because what we're basically doing is running with a single target kill while also using full AoE, which doesn't really make much sense. But yeah, I don't think we'll be able to use the Black Beast with it. I think it's just too clunky on the colors that it covers. We would need like Apothecary or a Deep Bore or something. Actually, probably Deep Bore because it doesn't color conflict to really be able to feed it mana to be able to make it work. Because it's definitely not getting enough mana. Even with a near perfect board, we are barely even getting it going. Oh, don't kill it. No! What? You gotta be kidding me. That's a lot of damage. Okay, we can still win off an Element Grim loop, hopefully. Oh no, Closets. Why must he be in the way? That is really annoying with her. Look at how much she blocks. A Giant Spider will never do that to you. Yeah, yep, that's pretty much match. And R lose. Unless we can get Element Grim going like crazy. And there's only 11 with no burn, so... Oh, never mind. And he just full drained me. Well then, I guess we just leave the battle then. At this point. That does look like a lose to me. And it is indeed. She does not seem to be that high impact, that is for sure. Wow. Yeah, 14 mana cost might just be too high for a converter. That doesn't really have a side effect. Because if she's not summoning, you're paying 14 mana for just a convert. If you wanted to do that, you can do all the other ones. Alchemist is 10. Actually, if we go to convert right now, and just go over all of them. Convert. Oh, never mind. Are they not called convert? What is alchemy? Let's see, alchemist. Transform, my bad. Not convert. Transform. Transform. But yeah, if we go over the 6 main transforms, alchemist is 10 mana. Apothecary's 10 mana plus a link. 10 mana plus immune to devour. Let's see, where are the other ones? Let's see. Giant Spider is 13 and still has a summon plus a link. Green Seer is 10. Hellcat is 12 plus damage. And I'm missing one. What was the other one? And Valkyrie is 10 plus a link. And she is 14, but she does have a storm, but it requires you to get a kill to get that storm. I'd much rather just use Umberwolf with a Giant Spider than use Erinyes, I think. Or Erinyes, I mean. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of her. Jinx does come into play sometimes, though, but that's very, very insignificant for the most part. Let's see. Hello, Tasco. And no problem. If anyone else has any other questions, feel free to leave them in chat, and we'll definitely get around to them, or any other teams you want me to mess around with. Also, if anyone hasn't claimed a redeem code, definitely make sure to do so with that code at that website. And you'll get some free resource if you're on the PC or mobile version. But yeah, has anyone actually found anything that actually works amazingly with her? Other than just fun gimmicky teams, I have yet to find a single one. Not for Guild War purposes, not for PvP, not for anything. Other than doing... Actually, there's one thing she's good for. She's good for the current event that you need to summon a bunch of daemons for. That's about the only thing she really has going for her. She can do the current event very well. But after that, then she won't really have much of a purpose. Red on greens. I can't really foresee myself in any situation really using her instead of Giant Spider. Except maybe this situation. But this is more of a fun team than a realistic, serious one. At least it's budget, so if anyone actually wants to build this, you pretty much can. It's common, the troop that you can get for 400 glory, a ultra rare, and another common. Oops, it was originally a bomb bot, but still, it's a common. Well, that one's common too, I guess, so there you go. We're going to take ourselves a brown, I believe it is. Oh, we can actually turn it, so we can take it that way. And now, if we could just get this convert somewhere that's not on yellow or brown. Unfortunately, it looks like we have to go on yellow here. But we'll get that down and start getting blades. I'll throw this onto brown right there. Hopefully get our extra turn. We do indeed. And not full mana, but we could start throwing blades. That's enough to two-shot. So I think I am just going to go for that. And now we just keep doing this until we win, assuming he doesn't take purple at all. Ah, he took purple. Oh, well, but he replaced enough that doesn't matter. And there we go. About the one thing she's useful for. The one thing. That is a pretty funny one thing. You use Fire Bomb, Gorgolfa, Abby, and World Breaker. That sounds pretty nice. A lot of mana generation for the big guy. And then once he gets going, you just keep him going. Current event is the only thing you can find useful for her. Yeah, it's actually kind of bugging you because you're a low level and don't have much. Well, this team could work, but she is a giant spider alternative until you get one as well. Because on my other account, I'm having to use a green slime at the moment. And there are some instances where she is actually better than a green slime. Okay, we'll move that down. Though giant spider is better than both of them, though, however. So we'll go and throw this on yellow, it looks like. It's really convenient that these show every single color now, so I actually know what to target at without having to count them. There are still some abilities that still need to show it, that are a little bit, that don't actually show it, but you can just look at another ability. As long as anything has full mana that has something like this, you can just check them, even if it's the enemy. I believe you can check the enemy's manas now too, which is kind of cool. 35 damage is not enough to get kills. It's also not enough to even really do anything off of our, getting all of our mana back, so we're going to have to hold it for now. I need her to get full mana right here, so we can get rolling again. Just trying to see which way we're going to take it. I guess that's fine. Oh, no, never mind. It gives him some blue. Well, I guess that wasn't fine then. But let's just go and get this down, throw it on yellow, and go from there. So we'll put that down just to get our kill troop. That'll then give us our yellows, get our extra turn, and now we can just start going crazy. We have exactly 13. We have 49 damage. That will 3-shot one of them, but everything else will 2-shot. Of course, it hits the first one it hits is the one that it has to 3-hit. And it, oh gosh, stop hitting him. There we go. Well, at least it hit him 3 times in a row, if nothing else. Let's see, will we be able to keep this going long enough? I don't think so, because you just got rid of all the purple. Oh no, there's still enough. Still enough. Still enough. Still. Never mind, now there's not. Now there is. Now there is. Now there is. Wow, what on earth just happened? Oh. That is what happened. I've been getting really unlucky with goblins lately. If you can't beat them, join them. No, I'm not going to bother going back to goblins. I'll go back to using strong teams before I go back to using goblins. Like the Firebomb team. Let me go do the one that you actually just mentioned with the new Mythic as well. I haven't done something like that before yet. Let's see. First thought Firebomb. That seems a little slightly odd to me, but that kind of does make sense. I don't know why I keep putting him in last slot. It doesn't really matter what slot you put him in, unless you're trying to do some kind of summon manipulation, in which you can actually do some kind of interesting things with him up front. Because if we go and summon something, like with the Amnesia, we'd be able to put that all the way up front, so it is kind of cool. And the World Breaker. But yeah, I actually haven't bothered using Firebomb for that purpose yet. Did you use brown yellow? I assume so. What banner did you mention with it? You didn't mention a banner. I assume it's brown yellow for Gorgolfa. Yeah, let's go get this down. Throw Firebomb into getting Gorgolfa up, into getting everything else up, and then we win from there. And whenever Amnesia summons, that will summon into first slot there, obviously, because we just moved it. So now we can just take the yellow. Even if it didn't surge, that'd be full mana. And then we just throw that down, get all of our mana until we have him. I guess we throw Amnesia here just to make sure we get a frontline tank. Well, actually, technically we already have a frontline tank. But there we go, get that. Now we have everything. So now we can throw Inferno King. Do we even need to throw Inferno King? Move that over. Apparently not, so we'll throw and get rid of the board. Oh, we're up against MOAs. Why am I even trying so hard right now? I like on some of the battles I try the hardest. We're up against, like, nothing at all. Let's see. Also, I need to go do dungeons. Can't forget about dungeons. I go clear the board. I need to get his mana up. Should probably done on blue. But we got the extra turn, so it's fine. I'm gonna get Inferno King here. He just ruined it. But he did give it right there, so we'll take that. That gives us full mana. And that's match. Yeah, it's actually a pretty cool team. Is that pure yellow too? No, it's not pure yellow. I was gonna say, that would have been amazing if that's pure yellow. Technically, it turns into pure yellow, but it doesn't start as pure yellow. So, it's not technically pure yellow. The game only checks at the beginning of the battle to see if you're pure of a color. If you end with pure yellow team, it's not gonna count it, unfortunately. If this was intended for Guild Wars, it has to start as pure yellow, not end as pure yellow. It is pretty cool, fun team, though, to mess around with for PvP, that is for sure. What was I about to go do? Oh yeah, dungeons. Let me go do that right now before I forget. Right at the ends. Hey, we got arcanes, nice. Let me just run through dungeons with the quick team. Oops, that is not where dungeons are. Where are you, Drifting Sands? That is also not dungeons. Dungeon, village, fight, and over to the quick red. I still think I'm going to be using this for quick battles, I believe. It's one of the quicker ones I know of other than just running the Bombot team, but that requires having a mech class set, which is not really worth it most of the time, due to how many hero classes are actually starting to become decent. Ever since they added those new two, it's really nice because now we actually have more hero classes to choose from. It's not just the same few every single time. You actually have 2 additional options that you can go with every single time. I made a post a while back on, a couple weeks ago. We ended up mentioning on stream, and I made a post on the forum of how to rebalance literally every class in the game, and got quite a bit of attention. Not sure if they're actually going to do that though. Really wish they would. Your team is Dark Monolith, Herald Chaos, Erinyes, and Hellhounds. Let's see. That is pure Blighted Lands. That is pure 20% as well. Herald, let's see. I guess that's okay. The problem with that, though, is Hellhound lasts a lot into only one thing that uses red. Seems a little clunky. You might want to put the Hero to Chaos back a little bit and only use it if they have like a Poisoner or something that does true damage. Because, of course, it won't really get hit there. But, yeah, you need to, if you're going to do that much red, you kind of need a way to fill it, or at least keep the thing that you're filling up alive. Because with Dark Monolith in first slots, obviously, in most situations, going to be the first thing that actually dies on your team. And that's not good if you have a bunch of mana generation going towards that, because then you don't even get to utilize it at all. Then let's go Sunbird this. You wish when you cast an ability, it will highlight your troop. You're casting the ability. Yeah, that can be somewhat confusing sometimes which one you're casting on. I also wish they would add a escape button. So, for example, if you're doing a targeted spell, you could escape to cancel it. I don't have a single one that does that. Oh, I have Ragnagord. Never mind. If we get Ragnagord up, I can show you what I mean. I'm pretty sure you kind of already know. But yeah, the screen where you're on like this, like I see what you mean. Yes, it doesn't tell you which one you're casting right now. So like right now, it's like, okay, what ability are we doing? Well, in this case, we kind of know because it's only Ragnagord. That's the only one that can even bring us into the screen. But in some instances, you could cast and you don't really know. But the most annoying thing I find here is you can't exit from the screen. Like if you click cast right here, and you're like, oh, never mind, I don't have anywhere I can cast. I don't want to cast anymore. There's no way to cancel what you just did. You have to actually cast your ability. Of course, we do want to cast here, but if you didn't want to, there's no way to cancel it. Move that up. Move that over. And yeah, we'll throw that into a Infernal, and that's match. Actually, that's already matched us off of that, but we'll throw the bird. The bird! And down it goes. I do have to say, Sunbird is still one of my favorite troops, though, even though I haven't been using it as much. It was a lot more powerful coming in, as I thought, too. It's similar to Firebomb, in that I thought it was going to be kind of average, but then it actually became really meta, just because of how decent it is. The thing I kind of underestimated with the Sunbird is the fact of how durable it actually is, since you can just keep casting it to get all of your durability back every single time. So even though it's pretty flimsy on its traits, for the most part, all it really has is a little bit of HP regen and a little bit of extra HP. Even though that's all it gets, it is pretty tanky, because even if it goes down to 2/3 of its HP, or even all the way down to 1, as long as it casts, you get it all the way back to a brand new troop. So you get it to stay quite a bit. It's kind of similar to that of like a werewolf, where you can keep summoning back and forth, or transforming back and forth. you get to remove all stats effects like Death Mark and stuff, and you don't really need to worry about all of the negative things on it. But anyways, guys, I'm going to be heading out for the night for now. We will be back tomorrow night, same time as always, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 1 hour prior to now tomorrow. We'll be back. If you haven't claimed it yet, if you're on PC Mobile, make sure to claim the redeem code. You just claim that with your invite code on the Gems of War webpage, gemsofwar.com underneath game code, and you'll get some free resources from that. But yeah, I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful week. Have a good night, and best of luck if you're still trying for drops. Don't forget that if you are interested in the new Mythic that came out, the that one dragon thing that we were using. Let's see, where's the event thingy that says it? I don't think it actually shows a timer in game, but it has until the Tuesday, the Friday reset. And the Friday reset is in 4 days, 4 hours, and 41 minutes from now, right? No, 3 days, 4 hours, 23rd, wait. Tuesday. No, I can't do it like that. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Yes, 3 days, 4 hours, and 41 minutes you have to get this Mythic. There we go, I did it right. 3 days, 41, or 3 days, 4 hours, 41 minutes is how much longer this guy will be in the drop hole. So if you still want to open up some keys for him, that's how long you have. I don't know why they don't have the timer there anymore. It doesn't make any sense why he doesn't have a timer. But they haven't been doing that for the last several times now. Not quite sure. But anyways, guys, have a wonderful week, everyone. I'll see you all later, and goodbye.